Today I want to talk to you about being a wife, a mother, and a director of nursing. My name is Michelle Carter, and I'm the owner of MCB Nurse Consultant. And I happen to be the founder of the DLN Success Network, where the DLN Success Network is a membership and a community for directors and nurses to be able to grow emotionally, professionally, spiritually, and personally. A chance where they can be vulnerable, a place where they can be able to obtain knowledge as being a director of nursing, but also obtain knowledge as being a woman in the workforce and being a nurse leader. I've been a director of nursing for 18 years to this year, and I've been a nurse for 25 years this year. I started off in long-term care 32 years ago as a CNA, and eventually went to nursing school and worked my way up to becoming a director of nursing. But I was also a mother, and I was a single mother. And my first director of nursing job, I was a single mother raising 2 children. And are you talking about overwhelmed? I was overwhelmed. I was overwhelmed. I didn't have support. I didn't know what to do, when to do it, or how to do it. I had no idea how to juggle my life, work and being at home. And I failed my daughter. My daughter got held back in the 4th grade at that time, and I truly believe it was because of me not being able to put the time in that I needed. And I said I would not go back to being a director of nursing until my children were older. Well, that was my plan, but that wasn't God's plan. And God brought me back. I stepped away for about 4 years to be a manager, and God brought me back to being a director of nursing again. But at this time, my children were older. They were grown, but I had to raise my granddaughter, and I was a new wife. So trying to juggle it, and it was hard. But by the time I did it the second go round with being a mother, being in that mother role, and plus being a wife, I knew how to put systems and structures together. I knew how to ask for support. I learned how to delegate. I learned how to not carry everything all on my own. And those are things I want to teach you, because I totally understand what you're going through. Trying to be the wife, trying to be the mother, and also want to be being a director of nursing. When you're at work, you're carrying everything on your shoulders. You're trying to make your residents happy, make your family members happy, make sure your residents are safe and are getting the care that they deserve, making sure your team feels appreciated, that you're engaged with them, you're educating them, you're uplifting them, and making sure that they're keeping the residents safe. Making sure that your stakeholders are happy, your VPs, your EDs, your administrators, making sure everybody's happy and still staying in compliance with state regulation, regulations. Then you got to go home. You got to be that mother. You have to go to the soccer practice, the baseball practices, help with homework, make sure dinner's there, and then now you have to be the wife. And you have to do your wifely duties, whether it's going on a date night or whether just spending time with them, making time for your husband, making time for your loved one, having that quality time. And believe me, they need it just as much as you need it. But you're just trying to figure out, I'm giving everything to everybody and I have nothing left for myself. I've been there. I get that. That's why I developed the DLN Success Network, because it's more than just a membership. It's a sisterhood. It's for female directors and nurses who are going through these trials and these tribulations, who's going through these struggles, that we can be able to help each other, use different tactics, learn different guidelines, learn different strategies, or just some place where you can talk and don't have to feel like you're being judged. I wish when I was a new director nurse, I had somebody to talk to about how am I going to do this being a single mom. I couldn't talk to my consultants because I'm going to be honest, they didn't care. And I was scared to talk to them about things I didn't know being a director of nursing, so I definitely wasn't going to talk to them about my personal lives. I couldn't really talk to my team members because I didn't want it to come back and haunt me. So who did I talk to? I definitely felt that the professional isolation. And most directors just do feel it. You might not even realize what it is, but it is. It's professional isolation. And it's hard trying to do it all, but you can. You just have to learn strategies. You have to learn how to put yourself first. You have to be in that mindset. I teach my directors and nurses and mentor my directors and nurses in our membership to become the CEO of their nursing department. Any great CEO, whether it is the CEO of Amazon, the CEO of Walmart, the CEO of General Motors or Toyota, any great CEO, they worked hard. And they worked hard to get where they're at. And once they got there, they was able to delegate and sit back and watch the company grow. And that's what I want you to do. Are we going to have to put some work in the beginning? Most definitely. As a director of nursing, you got to put the work in the beginning. But once you get that work in and get some consistency and build teams, you will have that balance. But in the meantime, you still have to make time to be that wife, to be that mother, and also to be that director of nursing. 3 things that I learned how to do. 1 is for me to have time to be effective as being director of nursing. Sometimes I do calendar blocks. I have to block out times just for me to do what I need to do as a director of nursing, because we're in a lot of different meetings. I pick 1 day a week, 1 to 2 days a week where I don't have a problem staying late. Other than that, if I have to leave at a certain time, I have to leave at a certain time. I learned to prioritize family events. Letting my administrator, let my ED know, I'm having this family event and this is important to me. Now, if there's something that please not to schedule any meetings at that time because I'm going to have to leave. Or do I need to do these things? I can make the time up on another day. And then learning to take your vacation. When you take your vacation, you disconnect from the building, you disconnect from the work, you disconnect and you spend time with your family. Whether it's a vacation with just you and your significant other, whether it's a vacation with you as a family vacation, whether it's just time that you are going out to the movies with your children. Hey, I need somebody to cover this on call for me because I'm spending time with my children. Or I'll call you back when we get done. It's an emergency. Every single phone call we don't have to answer immediately. We need to delegate and we need to triage our calls just as much as they do in the hospital. If this is something that we can text and we can take care of, let's do it. If it's something I need to take care of immediately, I'll get on the phone, but give me time with my child. Give me time with my loved one. Those are things that you have to put in place, but you learn so much more techniques and strategies when you become a member of the DLN Success Network. I want you to become a member because I know this is something that we need as directors and nurses. I know there's directors and nurses out there who feel the way I did. I know there's directors and nurses who's going through it. Now, mind you, I'm still a wife. I'm still a grandmother. My children are older, but I'm never going to stop being a mom. I'm not going to stop being a wife anytime soon. And I'm still a director of nursing. So I get it. But I've learned because I put the work in, built teams, I built strong teams, and I set boundaries. I'm able to have a balance with my life. And that's what I want to teach you, because you can do it all. It is possible. Stop looking at the challenges we have and looking at the possibilities of what can be. I want you to come and join us at the DLN Success Network, where you're going to get the possibilities. We're going to show you the possibilities. We're going to show you how you can truly have a sisterhood, a friendship, a community of support that is going to help you grow emotionally. It's going to help you grow professionally and personally and spiritually, because we're all spiritual beings. Rather what religion that you may believe in, we're spiritual beings, and we have to tap into our spiritualness, because that's what keeps us grounded in every aspect. That's what keeps us getting through the day. It is our spiritual connection. So I want you to click the link at the bottom of this video and come and join us in the DLN Success Network. What do you have to lose? These are all the things you have to gain. Growing spiritually, growing emotionally, growing professionally, growing personally, and being in a sisterhood that's going to embrace you with no judgment and help you be able to be the CEO of your nursing department. And then plus learning everything you need to know as being a director of nursing. It's a win-win for you, because it was a win-win for me. And this is why I'm doing this for my directors and nurses. I hope you understand that you're not alone. You're not the only DON that is feeling, how can I do it all? You're not the only DON that feels like, no, but I have no time for myself. But we're going to show you how to have that time. We're going to show you how to get get your time back and have a harmony between work and your personal life. So you can be the best mom you possibly can be the greatest wife ever, and be the best DON that you can be. My name is Michelle Carter, and I help directors and nurses in long-term care to overcome the exhaustion and frustration of having to do it all. Click the link below and come join us in the DLN Success Network. If you don't mind, if you can like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, MCB Nurse Consultant, where you're going to see more videos like this on our Real Talk series, Real Talk for DONs. I can't wait to see you in our Success Network. Have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon.